Good morning and welcome to another session of Scratch. So today we will be starting with Scratch operator blocks. Okay. So any idea what do you understand by operators? If I'm talking about mathematical operators, they are different operators. Have you heard about this term before? So basically we have arithmetic operators, relational operators that we will be discussing. But do you understand? You know the meaning of operator? No? Okay. So operators, these are special symbols that perform specific operations on one or more operands. And what are operands? Just see the example here. 10 and 20. Which operation we are performing here? Which mathematical operation we are performing here?
Addition.
Addition. Okay. So this plus sign, this is your operator. Okay. And the numbers on which we are performing this operation, we call these numbers operands. Okay. So today's class is about operators which we have in Scratch, and this will help you in your mathematics subject also. Okay. So just focus on the class. If you are not getting something, please ask me. Okay. All right. So when we perform this addition operation, you will get some result. What will be the result? 30 will be the result here in this example. So two things, operators and operands. Operators, these are special symbol like plus sign, minus sign, multiplication symbol or division symbol. These symbols which we use to perform some mathematical operation on operands. The numeric value, the numbers are your operands. Clear? Okay. And why we use these operator blocks? If we need to do some comparison, yeah, some calculations, okay, and even you can in Scratch you can deal with text as well using operators. Okay. Now first of all, we will be starting with math operators, or in generic way we will say arithmetic operators. Four operators are available in this category, which we are doing since beginning. In schools also you are doing these mathematical operation using these operators: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Basic operations, yes, plus, minus, multiplication and division. Example, this is very basic. 4 plus 2, it we will perform addition, result will be 6. Like for in subtraction, result will be 2. In multiplication, 8. Division, 2. All right. So these operators are arithmetic operators to do the typical math things. Okay. So like if you will just say here, if this cat is there when flag clicked, just say any operation. Okay, anything you can use, just try anyone. Or like if we are taking division, okay, and we are dividing 10 with 2, so what will be the answer? Answer should be 5. So it will display you the answer on the stage. Okay, so 4 arithmetic operators: plus, minus, multiplication and division. Okay, so you can try out different values, different with different operators. 10 is there, we'll multiply 10 with 10 and the answer will be 100. Okay, similarly for maths and for addition and subtraction as well. Okay, so at backend, calculation is going on. We are just giving input. Okay, what is input here? See, I just clicked on flag and I got my
Uh,
answer.
Ma'am, can I?
Yes, Dia.
Ma'am, the input is 3 and 2.
Yes. And what is the output?
Ma'am, 5.
Okay. And we are providing input to the computer. Yes. Processing will be done at backend. We can't see what computer is, how it is calculating the things. Yes. We can just see the output which it will display after processing. Yes? Okay. So this is, if you remember, we did this cycle before. Input output, what we call it? IPO. Input
Yes,
output,
ma'am.
input, processing, output. User will give the input, computer does all processing, all calculation, and it will display the output to you on the monitor. Okay, so this is about arithmetic operators. Now just drag this block. First drag the last one. Absolute. ABS means absolute. Now what is the meaning of absolute? Absolute means whatever negative number, like if I'm giving -9, whatever, even if you will give negative number, it will convert it into positive. It will give you the positive result. Okay. So I'm giving input as -9 and absolute of -9 is 9. Okay. So it will just remove the minus sign and it will give you the positive one. So it gives the positive form of a number. Whatever negative number you will type here, it will just give you the positive form. Okay. So side by side, you can also try on your screen. Now, so many, just if you click on drop down, so many options are there. We will not be discussing all the things. We will be just taking the important one because sine, cos, tan, this is very advanced one and you will be doing later on. Okay, not now. All right. So first, let's just try this floor. Okay. So what is this floor? One second. Okay, before starting with floor, just look at my screen first. What I'm doing in the first line, set A to 0. What is A here?
Ma'am, variable.
Yeah, and we are setting value of A as 0. Okay, now just wait. Now Shaurya will answer me. Shaurya, second line, just read the second line. Change A by 5. So what will be the value of A now?
Ma'am, from alphabet.
See, what is A here? A is variable. We created one variable in Scratch. Okay. And if we have created one variable, why we are creating one variable? You remember we discussed this
Yes, ma'am,
before?
to when something happens, it will change the number.
Yes. So, okay, my second question is, does always variable have a constant value in your program or it will keep on changing?
Ma'am, it keeps on changing.
It will keep on changing. That's the reason we are creating variable. Yes,
Yes,
it is
ma'am.
a placeholder which holds some value. It can hold a text also, it can hold a number also, right? So I
Yes,
have
ma'am.
created one variable a here and the initial value of a is 0. Now in my program I am changing its value by 5. So what will be the value of a now?
Ma'am, E.
No, see, value of a is 0. Okay, see,
Yes, ma'am.
one
Ma'am,
second.
it will be 5.
Yes, it will be 5. Now, thank you, Shaurya. Now, Dia, here I am checking something. A is equal to A plus 10. Now, what is the current value of A now?
Ma'am, 5.
And now we are performing one operation here, right? Which
Yes,
operation we are
ma'am.
performing?
Addition.
So, now what will be the new value of A?
Ma'am, 15.
Yes. So, just see the hexagonal. This is in hexagonal shape, this block. So, we will be using this as a, how we will be using hexagonal block. We have done this a number of times. Hexagonal blocks
Ma'am, conditions.
as
With
a
condition.
condition. Yes, as a condition. equal to is there. So what it will do? It will just assign 15 to A. So now new value is 15. So in some program, if we are checking this condition, then it will be like if A is equal to 15, then do this, else do this. All right. So this equal to is your assignment operator. Okay. We are assigning the new value 15 to A. We are assigning one value to one variable. So this equal to, we call it a assignment operator in mathematics. Okay. All right. Now
Yes,
see
ma'am.
here. Now A plus 10 is 15. So okay, just leave this part for the time being. So previously A was 5, what they are doing here, and now they are checking A plus 10, which is 15. Is 5 is equal to 15?
False.
False. So it depends how we are using this as a condition. Okay? All right. Okay, now let's talk about floor. Floor will round the number. First of all, first tell me, do you understand the decimals? Shaurya? Diya?
Yes, ma'am.
What about you, Shaurya? Like if I'm writing 3.8, have you done this in school?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So I want to round up this number. It's like it could be 3 or it could be 4. Yes? If we
Yes,
are
ma'am.
rounding up this number, so that the value could be 3 or the value could be 4. Why? Because I want to rounding means remove the decimal. What is the meaning of rounding of a number? Means remove the decimal and whatever is the nearest one. Okay? Whatever is the nearest one, just pick that one. Have
Yes,
you
ma'am.
seen the number? Have you seen the number line before? Are you aware
Yes,
of number
ma'am.
line? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now look here. This is a 0. Okay. And let's say this is your 3 here. In between 1 and 2 is also there. This is your 3. This is your 4. And now my number is 3.8. Okay. If I am rounding it up, that means I am removing the decimal. So it could be either 3 or it could be 4. Now, what will be the value? It depends the function we are using here. Now, what will flow do? It rounds the number, but it can't round up. See the result first. The result answer is 3. It has rounded the number, but towards its left hand side. Yeah,
Ma'am, why
downside.
is that? Ma'am, the
This is the
answer is
function.
wrong, but it
No, the
should be
answer.
4.
Nah, that's what I'm saying, Diya. Floor will round the number, but it will not round up value. It will not
Okay.
round to the up value. Now, if I will just just make it ceiling function, okay, and then see the result. The value is 4. Now, ceiling function will round the number to the up value. Okay, nearest up value, and floor will round it to the down value. Okay, so just try out few values. Like in floor, if you will put 1.9, so the it cannot round up, so the answer will be 1. Okay, so basically whatever the number is there before decimal, that number will come. 2.9, 2.8, 2 will come. 3 point something, 3 will come. 4 point something, 4 will come. Okay, and in ceiling, the next will come. 1.9, 1.1, it will returns 2. 2 will return 2 only. Okay, if you are not giving in decimal, then it will give you the same value. So it doesn't make any sense to use the function here. All right. Now, the next clear this floor and ceiling.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
let's bring the e exponent. Okay. Don't go in deep. We will just take the part which whatever is required. E In mathematics, we call this Euler's number. Have you heard about pi? You must have done pi in your mathematics subject.
Yes, ma'am.
Pi has one fixed value. See, this is pi. Pi has one fixed value, constant value. You know what is the value of pi? In fraction, it is 22 by 7. And if you will divide this, then it will go infinite and it will approximately, it will come as 3.14. Okay. So in mathematics, some constants are there. Some constant value will be there. Like if I will give 2 pi, I need to find the value of 2 pi. So what I will do, I will simply multiply 2 with pi. What we are doing here, we are multiplying 2 with pi. So 2 multiply 3.14 and whatever is the result, that will be your answer. Okay. Just understand that concept only. No, we will not go in deep. Okay. Now, similarly, we have this Euler's number. Okay. E and the power. Now, what it will do, what is this? It has a constant value which you will be using in calculations. Value of E is 2.718. What will be its value? 2.718. Now, how we will be doing the calculation here? So, E of 2. This means, now see, let's say I am taking the least one. This means this 2 is the power. Okay? Power means, first understand the power. What is the meaning of that? I have written 2. Just a second. I have written 2 and I am giving the power as 2. The small number which is coming on the top, on your number, this is your power. We call it your power. What does this mean? 2 power 2. That means we are multiplying 2 times. This means how many times we are multiplying the same number. So how many times we are multiplying 2 with 2 only? 2 with itself? 2 times. Okay. This is 2 times 2. Let's see the other one. 2 times 3. 2 power 3. That means we are multiplying 2 how many times? How many times?
Ma'am, 3 times.
3 times. So what will be the answer? Answer will be
Ma'am, you have written. Okay,
2.
okay, right, right.
Okay, 2
Yes, ma'am.
with power 3. That means we are multiplying 2 3 times. So answer will be 8. Now let's say if I am multiplying, if I am taking 2 as power and 3 is my number. So what I am doing here? I am multiplying which number and how
Ma'am,
many times?
2 times.
Yes, so I am multiplying here. That means 3 you are multiplying this much times the number here, and this is your power. Okay, we call this the power. So 3 we are multiplying 3 times. Okay, now what is happening here? E, this 2 number is the power. And what is the value of this Euler number? What is the value of this Euler number? The value is 2.72. Okay. Now just think and tell me. I have written this of 2. So what is power here? What is power here in these two numbers?
Ma'am, 2.
Among these two numbers, 2 is the power. Okay. So we are just putting like, and what will be the value of this Euler number?
2.72.
2.72. So what we are doing? We are multiplying 2.72 how many times? 2
2
times.
times.
Okay. So we will not doing the multiplication here. I will show you the result. So long calculation we are not doing. computer is doing at the back end, we are just using the formula. Okay, so Euler number power is 2 and the answer is 7.39. So if you multiply 2.722 times, you will get the approximate value as 7.39. If you will just simply change the number as 3, so what we are doing? We are multiplying 2.72 3 times because 3 is the power. Okay, and the answer will be 20.09. Got it? Is it clear what is power? Okay, see, this is Euler number. They have already created one constant value of it. We have to just use it. We will not read about what is Euler number and anything else. We are just concerned about the value of. It has a constant value which will never get changed. Okay, whenever you are using this function, Euler's number, it will simply put, computer is aware of the number, that okay, this is Euler number, its value is 2.72. Now programmer wants me to do this calculation, and computer will do all calculation like 2.79. It will take 3 as power and multiply 2.793 times, and it will give you the output as 20.09. So this is Euler's number. Clear? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt, Shaurya?
No, ma'am. Sorry, I was
No,
muted.
that's okay. That's okay. Now see the next one. After this, we will see the. Now again see. Can you see one arrow, up arrow? Same arrow was there on Euler number. That means this is they have shown the sign that this is related to power. That whatever number you are typing here, it will come as power of this one. So previously it was taking power of which? It was taking power of E. Yes, it was
Yes,
like
ma'am.
this. So whatever number we were writing, we were typing in the box, it was replacing with that number. Now, instead of E, we are having 10. But this sign is same. That means again we are talking about power. So if I am saying 10 with power of 2, then how I will do the calculation here?
Ma'am, 10 two times.
10 with power 2. That means we will be multiplying 10 number 2 times. 10 multiplied by 10 and the answer will be 100. Okay. So here all values will come in 10, 100, 1000. Why? Because our base number is 10. Either you take power as 2, 3, 4. What will happen? Zeros will get, zero will be increasing. Yes. So
Yes, ma'am.
10 with power of 3 means what will be the value? 10 with power of 3. What will be the answer of this function if we'll calculate? Sure,
Ma'am,
you.
1000.
Okay. So 1000 will be there. Okay. So the number you will put here, the number of zeros will be displayed in the output. If I'm typing here 6, so 10, we are multiplying 6 times, so 6 zeros will get displayed. Okay. So rest of the functions are trigonometric functions. We will not be doing those functions. Okay. They are very advanced one. So you will be doing that in your senior secondary classes. So I'm leaving that part here. These are the basic ones. Okay, one more thing, one more thing. Let's see this square root also. All right, now let me show you one thing again. Just a second. Okay, now let's say if I'm saying 4 power 2. What will be the answer?
16.
16. Okay. Now here, whatever number you are taking, we are just multiplying that number with itself, the number of times you are giving as power. Yes, we are not taking any other number. Our base number is the number which is in the circle. Either you are taking 3, power 3, power 2, whatever it is. We are just multiplying this number with itself, right? This is square. What we call this? Square. Another thing is square root. Okay. Now this is vice versa. If I will put 16 here, that means we answer will be this 4 number here. Okay. Why? Because that this is square and this is square root. Means you just break it. How it will come? This is your square root. Inside you can write as 4 times 4 and you can just disconnect this things, cross them, and 4 will be your answer. Another way, if you are finding this difficult, just look it in other way. How you will be getting 16? Tell me the factors of 16. I want one number. If you will multiply with the number itself and then you get, I will take another number. This I have explained. 1 second. Let's talk about 36. There are so many factors of 36. Yes. But I want that factor, that number, which if you multiply with the number itself, then you get 36. So what will be the number?
6.
Good. Why? Because 6 times 6 is 36. If I'm talking about square word, the value will always be 2. Okay? Value will always be 2. Square root means only 2 numbers will be coming in multiplication and the number will be multiplied by itself. No 3 numbers we will be multiplying here. Square root deals with only 2 number, actually 1 number multiplied by itself. Now, Shaurya, you will answer me if I'm saying, tell me the square root of 81. What will be the answer? Okay, you need to take one number that if you multiply that number with itself, you will get the answer as 81. Shaurya, are you there? Shaurya, are you there? Diya, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Shaurya?
Yes, ma'am. Now can you hear me?
Okay, so what you're
Because
doing?
you.
Are you listening what I'm
Yes,
explaining?
ma'am. Ma'am,
Okay.
81 square root. I was saying the answer.
Oh, I was not getting, you were on mute. Okay, what is the answer of square root of 81?
Ma'am, 19. Sorry,
9.
9. 9.
9. Very good. So like this, we can find the square root of 81. Now, if I want to take, just see vice versa. I want to take square. Okay. So I
Okay.
will just take the power as 2 and what I will do 9 times 9 and the answer will be 81. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So now look here. Okay. Thank you, Shaurya. Now, if I'm taking square root of like 825, the answer will be 5. If let's say I'm taking let's say 37. Now what will be the answer? The answer will come in decimal. Why? Because there is no such number that if you will
Ma'am, it's a prime number.
yes, if you will multiply the number with itself, there is no such number that you will get the answer is 37. So you will get the answer in decimals, okay, or in fractions, you can say.
Okay.
All right. Okay, now let's move ahead. Now, this is all about this absolute function and other functions. Now, we will be bringing modulus. Here, it's written as mod, and we call this modulus operator. Now, what this will do? Let's say I am just giving here 20 and I'm giving here 5. It will divide these number, okay, and it will give you the remainder of the division, okay. If you will just divide 20 with 5, what will be the remainder? 5 times 4 is 20, remainder will be 0. Let's say if I am taking 21 here. So 21 I am dividing with 5 and the answer will be 1. 1 is your remainder. Clear? So modular operator, what it will do? It will give you the remainder of two numbers after division. Okay, clear? Simple. Simple division
Yes,
will be
ma'am.
done with these two numbers, and whatever is the remainder, either it's 0 or some other value, it will just display the remainder, not quotient, not division, not dividend, only remainder. So this is about modulus operator. We call this modulus, okay? This we will write it as mod, like, but the if you will just full form is modulus operator, modulus. Okay, all right. Now this is about if you are dividing the bigger number with smaller number. Now there will be some cases when you are dividing, let's say 3 with 5. So what will be the answer? Okay, so little calculation is required here. One second, let me tell you. Just a second. Let me come to the board. Okay, now
Ma'am,
3. Yeah,
ma'am, will it be something like 0.6?
no, it will not give you answer in 0. Oh, sorry, points. Let me explain first. Okay, then we will see. Okay, now 3 mod 5. So what you will do? You will be doing the division, but 3 will come inside and 5 will come inside outside. So how we will do this? Simply 5 times 0 is 0 and remainder will be 3, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now what you will do? You will just pick the quotient and multiply with your denominator. What is the how you are doing? 3 by 5. If we just put it in fraction, it will be putting like this because the numerator
Yes,
will
ma'am.
always be the dividend and the denominator will always be the division. So now what you will do, just pick the quotient. What is the quotient in this division?
0.
So you will just pick 0, okay, and you will just pick the denominator and just multiply. What will be the answer?
0.
0. Now just subtract this answer from the numerator. What is the numerator?
3.
And minus 0. So answer is
3.
okay. I explained this. So, but the now I will explain the shortcut. Whenever you will be dividing smaller number with greater number, the modulus will always be the this number. Why? Because whenever you will do this division, your remainder will always your quotient will always be 0. Yes, either you take 4 inside,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
take 2 inside, your quotient will be 0. That's for sure. Yes. So you will just whenever you will pick quotient and you will be multiplying with denominator, answer will always be 0. Okay. And simply whatever the numerator is there, if you will subtract 0 from it, that will be your answer. So whenever you will be having such kind of operation, the answer will be this only. You can change it to, Let's say 2, your answer will come as 2. Now I told you how we will be calculating, how calculation is being done at backend. Okay, this is how calculation has been done in backend. Okay, do you want me to explain again this operation or it is clear?
Clear, ma'am.
Shaurya?
Clear, ma'am.
Okay. Now, what if we have negative value here? Okay. What if we have negative value here? Now, what we will be doing here, so our value is, now our operation is minus 6 mod 5. All right. So, what we will be doing, we will just simply pick this number. Okay. Few things we will be checking. First, you need to choose the number closest to minus 6. Okay. Close to minus 6, smaller than minus 6. Okay, it should be less than minus 6. So first of all, tell me the numbers less than minus 6. Consecutive numbers I want. Consecutive means no gap should come in between, one after another. Tell me few numbers which are less than minus 6.
Ma'am, there will be -7,
Yes,
-8,
yes,
-9,
yes,
-10,
yes.
and so on.
Okay. So minus 8, minus 9, minus 10, and minus 11. Okay. Now, among these, okay, these are closest, smallest. Now, my third condition is it should be divisible by this number. So, among these number, which number is divisible by 5?
Ma'am, minus 10.
Very good. Minus 10 is divisible by 5. So, what you will be doing, you will be just picking this number. So, this is your number. Okay. Now, simply subtract this number from minus 6. I am subtracting minus 6 minus 10. And minus is, Shaurya, have you done this in your class? What will be the answer of minus minus?
Yes, ma'am.
So, what will be the sign? Minus will change to,
Ma'am, minus.
oh, that will be changed to plus. Okay,
Oh,
always. Plus minus will always change to minus. Okay,
ma'am,
plus
I've
plus.
written that table, ma'am.
Okay,
I have
okay,
made that table. I forgot.
okay, no problem. See,
I
plus
will
minus
remember.
will always give minus. Plus is plus only. Minus will give sign of plus. So, if we calculate this operation, so this will be minus 6. Minus will become plus and plus 10. So plus 10 and minus 6. So we are subtracting 6 from 10. What will be the
4.
answer? 4. Okay. So this is the calculation for this part. Now if we'll divide this, so modulus, so answer will be 4. Okay. So this
Okay.
is the calculation which computer does at backend. If this number is smaller, if this is a first number which we are divide, which is your dividend, that is smaller, then you will simply do the division, pick the quotient, multiply with denominator, and subtract it from the numerator. You will get the answer. In this one, if number is negative, so it will simply just see the closest one, smallest one, and which is divisible by your second number, and simply subtract that number from the minus 6, minus 1.
Okay,
Okay?
ma'am.
All right. Now let's move ahead. Now round. Round will simply round the number. Okay? It will not change any sign or anything. It will round to the nearest. Now what is the difference between floor and ceiling? Floor and ceiling will see that it needs to round to up or down.
Down.
Okay? it will round to the nearest one. It will round to the nearest one. Now see here. If I will round minus 3.2, what will be the nearest here? Minus 3?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
If you are taking positive 5.8, the nearest is 6.
6.
If we are taking, let's say, 3.8, then
4.
if we are taking, let's say, minus 4.8,
5. Minus 5.
minus 4.8, then what will be the, are you sure? Okay, let's see, let's see. If you are taking, okay, share your answer before checking. Shaurya and Dia, minus 4.8. Which will be the nearest?
Just a second, ma'am.
Ma'am, -4.
Okay, Dia, minus 5. Why minus 5?
Ma'am, because 4.8, 4.9, and then 5.
If you will simply just try to visualize the number line here, okay, whenever you are dealing with negative numbers now, it will always help you. How we are moving like this is minus 1 and so on, okay. Now, if I'm talking about here minus 4 and here this is, let's say, minus 5. So how we are moving? Minus 4, minus 4.1, in this direction we are moving, right? And towards right hand side, towards 0, we are moving like this. So minus 4.8, if I'm talking about, it will come here. So which is the nearest one? Minus 4 or minus 5?
Ma'am, minus 5.
Yes. And if I'm talking about, let's say, 4 and 5. So this is your 4 and this is your 5. Same thing. If 4.8 I am taking, so your nearest will be
5.
5. Okay. So here we can ignore the sign. So whatever the number is, nearest number is there, that will be your answer. Okay. Round one, not decimal one. All right. Okay. Now we are done with arithmetic operators. Now let's start with comparison operators, or we call them relational operators. Okay. Greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to, and this exclamation equal to, the second one is, that means not equal to. Okay. And the first one is, we are checking whether left hand side value is equal to or not. All are not here. Whatever is there in the scratch, we will be doing that. Okay. Comparison, as its name suggests, how, when we are using them, when we are checking some condition that, okay, if this is greater than this number or less than this number, so we are checking some condition. Yes. In the previous one, we were, see the shape of these arithmetic blocks. See, they are not in hexagonal one. Yes, these blocks are in round shape. Yes, arithmetic operators,
Yes, ma'am.
whatever we have studied till now today, all these blocks are in round shape. We can't use them as a condition. Can you use them as a condition? They can be a part of condition where you are doing calculation, but not exactly you can use them as a condition, right? Only hexagonal blocks you can use as a condition. See these one. These are your hexagonal part. These 6 blocks. So these we are checking, we can check as a condition. Okay. If your whatever the variable here is greater than 50, then do this, else do this. So these hexagonal Boolean blocks, and why we call them as Boolean blocks? Because it will give you what will be the answer when it will be checking. Let's say I have this variable number 1 and I am just taking it inside here. Okay, Shaurya. Here I
Yes,
am
ma'am.
checking if number 1 is greater than 50. So whatever number we are taking, if the value is greater than 50, then do this. So what will be the value of this condition? What will be the answer of this condition?
It might be false.
Yes, it could be false or it
True.
could be true. Only two values. Very good. So we call it a Boolean blocks. Whatever hexagonal green operator blocks, these are hexagonal Boolean blocks. We use them as conditions and they return true or false. Okay? We
Okay.
use them in control blocks, generally in this is conditional block if yes. So as a condition, we will be using these operator blocks, hexagonal ones. Okay? All right. Now, if let's say another thing is if I'm taking this one equal to. So this equal to, I told you in the second slide, we use it as a assignment operator. Assignment means 50 value we are assigning to the variable num1. Yes, 50 value we are assigning to num1. So it will check if your number has value 50, then whatever is there inside those command blocks will be executed. So equal to will act as an assignment operator because we use it to assign one value to a variable. Clear what we call this equal to? This equal to act as an assignment operator. All right. And we can give text also. We have checked it before also. You remember we can enter text here also. Like if I'm just taking input from user, okay, so have you completed? Are you happy with the session? So are you, is your health fine? Have you done completed your homework? So answer will, you will type either yes or no. So that you can enter as a text. Another thing is either you type in uppercase or mixed or lowercase, it doesn't matter. It is not case sensitive. Okay. So it will just give you the correct result only. All right. You can mix upper and lowercase letter also. The result will be true only. Okay. Now just see this one. When flag click, now we are just taking one variable. Whatever, no need to create one variable, just whatever the by default variable is there, we can just take it. I am setting this variable, my variable to 0 initially. Okay, I will just take any random value. It will pick any random value. So computer will pick any random value between 1 and 10 automatically. We are not providing any value. It could be any value including 1 and 10. It's not like in between. It could include 1 also and 10 also. Okay. Now what we are checking, just look here. If my variable is less than 5, okay. So if let's say computer will display here, let me show it on the stage as well. Okay. So let's say, so randomly 8 is generated. Okay. If just I'm bringing 3 if blocks and so if my variable is less than 5, equal to 5 or greater than 5. So three operators we can use: less than and equal to. Only one value will be generated, but conditions, three conditions we are giving. So what we are checking? My variable. So same thing will be copied here. So three different conditions are there. One variable is there and only one value will be generated. So let's say we are just taking greater than 5, less than 5 or equal to 5. So just bring C block here. And okay, just you can write anything. Number is big and number is small. And here just write. Okay, so now let's check. So randomly 5 is generated. So my variable value is 5. So here what we are checking, see this block. If my variable 5 is there, 5 is equal to 5. Is this true? Is 5 equal to 5? Is 5 equal to 5?
Yes, ma'am.
So what will get displayed? Just right. Let's say again click on flag. It's 6. So it will not, this condition will be false. See the second condition. My variable less than 5. 6 is less than 5? No. So it will not execute this say block. Even if it will not execute the third conditional block. Which one will be give, which condition will give you true value here? First, second or third?
Ma'am, for 6,
For 6.
ma'am, my variable is greater than 5.
So it will display it will execute this say block, the first one, and it will give you number is big. Now see that your value is 4. Okay. So which conditional block? Shaurya, which conditional will be executed? First, second or 3? Which will give you true value?
Ma'am,
My variable, just put 4 instead of my variable and see the condition. First is 4 greater than 5.
ma'am, which
Second,
one is false? You are asking.
no, I'm asking which one is true.
Ma'am, second one.
Very good. So that's why it will display the message as number is small. So like this, we are using these hexagonal Boolean blocks as conditions, okay? With control blocks. If is your conditional block. Clear? All
Okay,
right. So
ma'am.
we will continue from here tomorrow, and let me share the quizzes link with you. Okay. Just give me 1 second. Practice this. If still it's nothing is, if something is not clear, if any doubt is there, I will take it in tomorrow's class. Okay. If you get time, just try to practice these functions at your end. Okay. I've shared the link. Kindly enter the quiz. Okay, Dia is there. Shaurya.
1 minute, ma'am, it's still
Okay.
loading.
Okay, fine. Okay. So I'm starting. Good luck.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so in this one I thought that we will be covering that section also. So few questions are there which we haven't done today, so I will not consider them. Okay. All right. Okay. Good. First one is correct. Correctly answered by both of you. Operator blocks are light green in color. And or not. Logical operator. Very good. We haven't discussed this today, but you answer correctly. Okay. So these are relational operators. This we discussed just now. Yes. Comparison operators. Relational operators. So less than, equal to, greater than. We did one problem also. The last one. So these are relational operators. Logical operator is this one. And or not. These are logical operators. Okay. All right. Okay. Mod will display. You forgot both of you. Mod will modulus operator. It will display the remainder of two numbers. Okay. Round will round to the nearest one. Yes. So what? Which function will display the remainder of two numbers? Modulus. Okay. This is the correct one. I will not consider this one. We will do it tomorrow. Displays the number rounded to the nearest place. Yes, correctly answered by both of you. Round. Square root of 100, 10. Very good. You got the concept. Good. Okay, this also we haven't done today. But join, as its name suggests, it will use to combine two strings. We'll be doing tomorrow. See this one also. Okay, just forget these ones. We will be covering that in tomorrow's class. Okay. All right. So that's all for today. I will meet you tomorrow, same time. Okay. Take care. Enjoy your day. Okay. Bye bye. Keep practicing. Okay.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.